creator of the Clutter Diet book and online program, and I'm sitting here in my own workspace, and I'm thinking about how many of you have shared with me that you feel much more organized at work than you do at home. And you ask me why. Why is that? Well, let's look at 7 good reasons why that may shift you into thinking about this a different way so that you can make some improvements in your living space and your home life. So reason number 1 is that you may be very focused on pleasing your boss and doing an excellent job with your job performance. And that's great, but why not also do an excellent job for yourself and please yourself? Reason number 2, you may have so much energy poured into your work that you feel you have no energy left when you get home and you really just want to let your hair down. This is very common, but let's think about that. You can let your hair down and relax more easily in a living space that feels relaxing. So if you're looking at piles around you of things that are undone, you're not able to relax as much. So there's a happy medium there of organizing and streamlining enough to where you can relax better. All right, reason number 3, aside from your job performance, you may have actual money tied to the organizing energy you put into your work. So you may be in sales, you may be an entrepreneur, and the more organized you are, the more sales you can follow up on, the more money you make, and that's a very real consideration. So I would like to ask you to think about not only making a living, but also making a life. So there's a happy medium there somewhere too. Reason number 4, so there are a lot of emotions tied up in stuff, and we have a whole video series about that. And when you're at work, there is not very much emotion tied into the stuff you run into in your work environment. So you have staples and pens and stacks of paper, and it's pretty cut and dried, and your things that you're looking at in your home life that you have to organize may be related to some things you've inherited from a loved one, or something that is involved with a divorce or separation, and all these emotions are involved in it. So it's a little harder to organize at home. But you can think of it that way and at least realize that's what's going on. And then we have a video series about how to deal with emotional clutter that we've referenced here that you can watch. Reason number 5, at work you may have rules and policies that help govern your level of organization that you have there. So, for example, paper retention policies are very common. Paper and information that has very particular expiration dates that are laid out for everyone there at the workplace. But at home, you're a little bit more gray about how long you need to keep something, and it's harder to think about. So we have a great video for you about rules and policies. Why not implement rules and policies for yourself in your home? All right, so reason number 6, you may have family members at home that you share your space with that make it more difficult to stay organized, whereas at work you have your own desk or your own cubicle, and that is not shared by anyone else, so you can keep it nicer. This is a challenge. Believe me, I do know. I raised 2 kids, so I have a video series on that too, about other people kind of hindering you from getting organized. So I referenced and annotated that here for you. You can click on that. And finally, reason number 7, you may have at work other people observing you and keeping you accountable. So they can see that you get up from your desk a whole bunch of times and you don't want to get up. You want to stay busy and look busy, and you are accountable to that performance in front of everyone else. So at home, you can kind of let your hair down on that too. And we have a cure for that. A couple things. First of all, we always say having a party is a great way to be accountable to yourself there, with everyone coming over and they're going to be looking in all your closets. That's a great way to motivate yourself. But more than that, we recommend having accountability partners to help each other forward through your goals in getting organized with your personal stuff. So we have this available in our online program. We constantly are pairing up people for accountability partners, and we serve as accountability partners, our expert team, for our members. So we do this every day of the week. You can come check us out and get that accountability and the expertise that you need to get your projects done. So find out more about that at clutterdiet.com/learn more. See you next time, and may you always be happy and grateful for having more than enough.